Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'll talk about Mayuri and how great of an asset he is to Soul Society. Basically, gonna talk about his achievement and smartness, so if you're his fan, let's start. First, let's talk about his backstory to know him better. So before the story starts, he was imprisoned for about 100 years or so in Soul Society. The reason was his lack of acknowledgement towards living being when it comes to experiment, which we have already seen in Bleach, where he wanted to experiment on Orihime due to her unique powers and also on his enemies like Eight Espada and Left Hand of Soul King. But Kisuke, who was 12 squad captain, then set him free out of prison because he knew he was very smart and could be of help to Soul Society. He became captain of 12 squad after Kisuke fled from Soul Society due to qualification event. Now let's start with his greatest creation, Nemo, or you can say Project Nemuri. So Mayuri wanted to create an artificial soul who could actually think and act like a normal person, have its own brain, could have its own thoughts, so he started working on Project Nemuri. Nemuri means sleep because this project was Mayuri's dream. He tried combining Gikon and Gigai to create artificial soul and failed 6 times but succeeded in 7 times creating Nemuri 7, or basically the Nemu we see in Bleach. So if that wasn't enough achievement for you, I have more for you. In the Rankar arc, Mayuri creates the fake Kurakura town with a squad which was replaced with a real one so the fight could be possible with Aizen. Also, he was able to open garganta and Hukumunto by setting the lab of Espada 8. Without him, Ichigo could never go to real world, hence their defeat, so he played a very important role in Arankar arc. Next up, we have his fight against Espada 8 that also happened in Arankar arc. So when Mayuri comes to save Kyoryu and Renji from Espada 8, he literally makes fun of Espada 8 by pretending to fall for his trick. Espada 8 had the power of getting the doll of the person his fear flower captured, and then he breaks the organ of the doll that also breaks the organ of the person. But since our smart scientist Mayuri had a chip on Kyoryu after their battle, he already knew about the power, so he replaced his organ in a very short amount of time, being immune to Espada's attack. Now he uses Bankai, which releases poison and then consumes Espada. Kyoryu thought that he wouldn't be affected by the poison since Nemo gave him antidote in his fight against Mayuri, but no, Mayuri changes poison every time. Another smart move from Mayuri. Well, Espada didn't have enough, so he comes back through Nemu just to die even in a worst way. Mayuri already had injected him with a drug called superhuman drug which made his senses extreme, and everything seemed slow to him. Even his body became slow, so he couldn't defend himself when Mayuri pierced a sword through him. For him, that sword was piercing him for decades. It was one of the deadliest and brutal deaths. So let's talk about his fight with Kiki, the zombie girl. In the fight, Mayuri again showed his excellence by bringing his own zombie car. That was very unexpected. I didn't expect Mayuri to be capable of doing such things. But even bigger surprise was his drug who he used, Shiken Toshiro, which made him go into the past over and over again every time he beats Mayuri, and time only moves forward when he was defeated. Not only that, he made Kensen Rose his own zombies by another drug. It was one surprise after another, he nailed it. Some other great things he did in Bleach 1000 Year Blood War was reviving Rangiko, Toshiro, Kensei and Rose. Without him, they'd be dead. Another proof how great of an asset he is, he saved 3 captains and 1 lieutenant. Not to mention, without him, the gate to Soul King Palace could not be made, so he was an asset there as well. Also, in the fight against Left Hand of Soul King, he made a drug which almost killed him, so obviously he's very important asset of Soul Society, and without him, their survival would be greatly affected. So this is it. I wanted to make a video about Mayuri's usefulness as I noticed he does a lot compared to rest captain who just fights, so it was worth mentioning. Thanks for watching. Bye.